Hello everyone and welcome to the 21st episode of Virtually Redundant, and I'm joined here by Can't Stop, Won't Stop Moaning About Netflix cancelling TV shows Darren, and Can't Stop, Won't Stop Ruining Games by Hyping Them Connor. How's the week?
Oh man, I'm so hyped for this new... No.
I'm so hyped for this week. Okay, God. No, Connor, don't hype the week.
I'm hyped for this episode. Oh no.
It keeps happening. So how's your week? Come on, I asked you guys, how's your week? What's your week like? Good week, bad week? No week?
It was grand.
All right, thanks for that, Darren. How's yours?
Yeah, I bought a new place.
Now, just to make sure for any of our other listeners, when you say place, you mean another like dwelling.
The more colloquial term. A new establishment. What people do? What people do?
I don't know, maybe the slang or place.
Ah, yes.
Someone you bought fish.
Our dear Belgium listener, we bought a new hovel or a new point of residency. I don't know. I bought a new house.
Yeah, you bought a new house. Like, don't forget, place like could be as a fish. Like, so for some people, like, you bought a new like fish for your aquarium. What's going on?
Yeah, I bought a new white fish. It's very tasty. I ate it already. I went to if that's my update this week. Oh, Darren, how was your week? I went to the fish and chip shop and I bought white fish. Oh, good. Riveting content.
So glad this podcast is about like tech and games and stuff. Yeah,
I'm just glad nobody listens to it. You know,
I don't think I've watched anything that could cancel yet this week. So, I think I'm making good progress. Good progress. I started watching The Witcher and I haven't actually finished the first episode. I just feel demotivated.
So you're cancelling it, huh?
What?
Never mind. Let's just get on to the first segment. We'll be right back after these intermittent sounds and stuff.
Are you going to use real sound effects?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I've actually, I'm not gonna use modem anymore because actually a friend who listens to it and actually enjoys it said, "For the love of fuck, please stop using modem sounds." So I'll stop using modem sounds. So we're talking about Earth 2, okay? Earth 2. The Earth is dying, Connor, right?
Okay? Oh no! Yes, when did this happen? Oh.
Today, right?
How do we save it?
Well, what we see, all the government, all the leaders of the world, right, got together and he said, right, we need Connor, right? We he's the man for the job, right? We need Connor and only Connor, right?
They lied to me. They said it to me last week. They're just going to use and leave you.
This is Air 3, Air 2. He looked over and he said, "Nah, let's just leave them there. That's clearly going to fail and die a horrible death, right?" So Air 3 is coming along, right, Connor? And they decided there's no better man than to go to a new planet and bring civilization up, right? So don't worry about kids and the next generation, right? That's all handled by bots and stuff, right? So the question is, they said, right, Connor, you're going to Air 3, but you can take 5 people, anybody on the planet. Now, don't say family and stuff. Just forget about your family. They're already
fuck your family.
Yeah, they already told us they don't want to go to the new planet with you, right, Connor? So,
I
know it's terrible.
So it's a divorce. Your wife divorces. says I don't want to see you anymore. And you said okay. And she said no. I mean on this planet. And you said okay. So you hopped on a rocket ship.
Mankind decided they'd rather ship you off to another planet and die without you than to die with you, right? So that's their solution, okay, Connor?
This is a very happy story already.
So anyway, but you can have 5 people. It could be anyone. Like if you were to spawn, it's a new planet, right? It's a new civilization. You can bring anyone you want. Now it can be a vanity project, which that's what Darren did. It was just a pure vanity project. He just invited people he'd like to have a good chat with, people who just wanted to talk to and make games for him, right? So, but you can do the same, or you can bring whatever you want. Like you can say whatever you want. So there's a rocket ship. You're sitting there. There's 5 empty seats. Who do you want to bring on your first seat?
Well, I've got questions, because we all know these Earth 2s and 3s are very far away. How are we getting there? Is it cryosleep? Is it what's the mechanism of transport here?
It's automated. As soon as the rocket goes off, you go to cryostasis automatically. You don't even know you're sitting in cryostasis, and then next thing you know, you're on the planet. There's all these automation bots that'll do whatever you say. You just need to get 5 other people that you're going to run this civilization. People that whatever you want. Like, this is a new planet. You know, there's going to be new generation of kids and stuff in the future. Who do you want on this planet with you to get along with and to rule? And you know,
What happens if it's like that time they had the Mars rover and the Americans have one calculation and the European Space Agency the other?
right? So you're on this planet and you're just all ash and you're imploding into a billion bits. No, you're already on the right. Just forget about all these edge cases. Just who you're bringing on it. You're 100% going to be safe, right? It's Chat GPT flown, right? So you're good. You're good to go.
That doesn't sound good at all. No. Yeah.
It'll get in a tizzy and just disconnect it, like Connor, eject Connor from the rocket ship.
An email from them saying cease and desist. You know. No. So who's the first person on this? Who would you like? Who would you like on this new planet? Right? Who would you like? It could be celebrities. It can be people experts in their field. It can be whatever you want.
Well, most modern celebrities are idiots. That would be like probably a bad idea. So I don't know.
Would you like a reminder of who I brought, Connor?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you brought Keanu Reeves. So I don't know that much.
I brought Keanu Reeves. Yeah, because he was a good chat. Keanu Reeves. Did I bring Jackie Chan? I don't know. I don't remember. I think I didn't. I don't think you did. I brought Keanu Reeves because he's a good chat. I brought Todd Howard, right? Because you know he can finish my fucking Skyrim games. He can. You know, he can make games, and Dan got really upset about that. You know, if he has all these bots that can make game, like help him make the game. I'm getting George R. R. Martin because I want him to finish the fucking books. So he's just going to write books. So I've got someone to make my games for me, someone to write books for me, someone to have a good chat with, and then Gordon Ramsay as well. Because he can cook me a nice meal, and call everyone a donkey. And who was the other person? Lee Evans, because he has
for comedy effects.
For comedy. So I've got everything I need. I've got laughter. I've got a good chat. I've got games. What more do I want?
Yeah, so there you go, Connor. That's Air 2, which is now being destroyed. Apparently, latest reports have looked at it. It's just a cesspool now. So yeah, go on, Connor. Who'd you bring your first one? Don't think too much about it. Don't.
I don't like. All right. Maybe. And this is not in any particular order. What about maybe Dara O'Brien for the first one? So the logic being that you can do comedy, but you also know science. So it's like a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe Brian Cox can go with him. A freebie maybe.
Oh, they're a package, aren't they? Package deal.
Yeah, they're a package deal. They get along.
What?
I don't think Darren watches TV, but Brian Cox and Dara O'Brien are really good friends. And he's always going on about him. Dara O'Brien is because they're both science guys. Science guys.
I mean, I guess is he actively doing science, Dara O'Brien, or is he just 100% comedian and he has a degree? Or
no. He did some shows about science and stuff, and he's always interested. He did stuff with Brian.
Documentaries don't count. I could do a documentary about science.
He's been known. Okay. He's been known to enjoy science. Okay, what more do you want from him?
He's been known to enjoy the good old glass of science every evening.
Exactly. Okay, so we get Dara O'Brien for comedy. It's comedy as well. At least Dara O'Brien provides comedy and some nice science facts. Okay, so there you go. He's better than your Lee Evans, I guess.
Yeah, there's that, yeah.
Okay.
Connor's going to bring Lee Evans as well. just have a smorgasbord of comedians.
So there's a new generation of civilization. At least there's a smart cookie as well. Some guidance, hopefully some experience. Yeah, good. So who's the second person?
Can't think of a name. You'd probably want to bring in biologist anyway, because imagine you start eating the wrong plants, so you'd be tripping like mad. I can't.
Is there not a specific? Do you want a biologist, or is there not a specific expert in that kind of plant?
When was the last time you heard of a famous biologist?
Well, no, I still don't think you're looking for a biologist. I think there's maybe a specific category of you want the gardener. That's what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, he says he's an expert in fertilizer, and he's like, here, have some shit. Here's some good. This is good shit, Connor. And Connor's like, oh, this is good shit.
Do they have to be alive or what?
Do you want a dead body? Come in. There's just a dead body on the ground. He's like, oh no, someone's already dead.
Reminds me of the Tom Cruise on the moon, like dead, like with the whale from South Park. If anyone gets that reference, yeah, it's a good time.
Was Tom Cruise on the moon?
Yeah, in South Park, yeah, it was a joke.
That was just a whale.
It was, but in later episode, he brought Tom Cruise was upset about everyone saying he was in the closet, the Scientology episode, and then he said, "Don't worry, we'll put you somewhere where nobody's going to hurt you." And then it shows him beside the whale on the moon, dead. Like you know, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's a funny episode. But yeah, anyway, so do we want to give it to him, Dan, the dead body?
Oh, okay. No, okay, right.
Yeah.
There's David Attenborough then, because as I set foot on this new world, he can narrate it as I go. He'd be like, as he steps across the plains, like have my own personal voiceover. It'd be great.
You'll only have him probably for another year or two. He's very old, Conor.
Science and stuff, yeah.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, Conor, but like, if you want him to really narrate you, you're gonna have to give him like a hovercraft to follow you, because like you know he's not gonna keep up with you. And
then it's like, and here Conor is laughing at Darren Breen and doing nothing. He's sitting there with his Mackie D's and his. And here Conor realizes that the ice cream machine is broken, and
puts his hands on his head, looking visibly upset.
Cue Twilight Zone music.
Okay, so you have two guys who are, the pursuit of knowledge, David Attenborough and Darren Breen, together a combined age of 200 probably, Go on, Conor. Next person, third person.
Third. Well, since you said my family disowned me and left me and all that as part of this package deal to Earth 3, my wife loves Taylor Swift, so maybe I'll take Taylor Swift just so she can't have
it. just a spite of your wife.
Brilliant. Do you like her music?
It's kind of, I think it falls into the guilty pleasure category, like I do traditionally like rock and roll and all, but like every now and again it's a bit like Avril Lavigne Girlfriend song, isn't it? Hey. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the rock and or roll. Yes, I'm down with the kids.
And here we have Taylor Swift twerking very vigorously as Conor watches and sings Avril Lavigne Girlfriend, which pisses off Taylor Swift to no end.
You don't even know my songs.
Conor just like, play Girlfriend. He's like, I don't sing that song. Play Girlfriend.
I'm still waiting for that sick beat.
What sick beat?
There's one of her songs who says like, and now you're going to listen to this sick beat, and then she starts like, my girlfriend is, and she starts doing the sick beat. It's like, and then like that was like 5 years ago. I was like, I'm still waiting for my sick beat, Taylor. I'm still waiting for my sick beat. Yeah. The fact I have to explain it to you makes you terrible, Darren. You're just a terrible person.
I don't listen to this music that you all listen to.
All right, so you have Taylor Swift. Okay, number 4.
Number 4. I haven't brought an actor yet, have I? If Darren's already claimed Keanu, then I'll take Jackie Chan then in that case. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I kind of no comment.
I mean, what are you going to do with Jackie Chan? I mean,
I
don't know.
There's no trouble.
He doesn't want no trouble, and there is no trouble on Earth 3. It's a paradise. You've got Taylor Swift. What more do you want?
Yeah,
you don't know. There's no trouble there. We could land and find another civilization there, and we have to fight. You never know.
Yeah, with your David Attenborough and Darren Breen.
Yeah, he could narrate, and the other lad can take notes and get a sketch ready to go based on what's happening in front of them. Be all right.
And in this situation, Jackie Chan does not want any trouble, but clearly trouble is afoot. And you're like,
yeah. They have the Hans Zimmer music, playing.
Make sure you give him like a vase or something, that he gets much stronger when you give him like a vase or something breakable, something that like if we just like dropped, it would be like disastrous. Give him like a nuclear bomb that he's holding a nuclear bomb.
Holding an egg and spoon.
No, it's the Mona Lisa, and he really can't make it. Like he really has to protect it. It's a priceless artifact. Okay, Jackie Chan is there. So you have an actor, you have a singer, you have 2 scientists. Good stuff. Who else are you going to bring? What's the last seat? One last seat.
On last seat, ooh, I don't know. Maybe someone like Ray Mears or what's the other famous survival kind of expert fella.
Right,
Bear Grylls?
I'll say Bear Grylls because no one knows who Ray Mears is. Then
Ray Mears. Who's Ray Mears?
So then we can like build
I
like
don't
little huts and stuff as we start off, and build the civilization. Okay.
All right, so you want Bear Grylls, so you're going to be drinking piss and listening to Taylor Swift.
Well, David Attenborough narrates. That'd be great.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that Netflix documentary.
Connor, that's a good documentary. Survival, just Connor drinking piss, listening to some Tay. Yeah, and with David Attenborough narrating his best friend is Dara O'Brien, and Jackie Chan there to protect him against lions while holding the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. Better than Dirt 2, I'll tell you that much.
Netflix, if you're listening, come on now, Netflix, come on. No, I think Earth 2 is pretty much dead. I think they forgot about it. I think Earth 1 just said, look, it's grouped from the history books. It's no longer known.
Hey, no, we've got Skyrim and Skyrim 2 and Skyrim HD Redux Remastered and all those Skyrim games. Yeah, you're never going to see them again.
Yeah, Stan's got the entertainment nailed down. Civilization is just it's just Bethesda really, and Game of Thrones.
I mean, Connor's one is like he's got a singer, he's got someone who's just going to be cracking jokes, someone who's going to be narrating him, and a martial artist actor, and what are you going to be doing half your time? At least I'm going to be playing games and reading books and killing time. You're just going to be sitting there and be like, what?
What they doing like the in real life streams? If you go up mountains, having fighting with rocks, and it'd be great.
Hey, he's going to be listening to Sick Beat. Haven't you heard?
Everyone wants to book tickets to my planet because my planet will be popular because I get the popular person. Okay, so my planet will be successful, success guaranteed.
I mean, I got Keanu Reeves.
I
mean,
good,
I do have Keanu Reeves.
Alrighty then. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Well, speaking of Skyrim, has anyone seen that they keep injecting AI into like Oblivion and Skyrim now, and it's so onto the NPCs, so they're just getting like really random conversations and results.
That's actually cool.
Or like ChatGPT, like
yeah,
yeah.
And everything goes a bit mental now with the Radiant AI and all. So it's hilarious. Like, look it up, listeners. If you've not looked it up, you're welcome.
It is with great sadness I report Earth 2 and 3 has been destroyed and never to be heard from again. Both planets aren't worthy. Okay, yeah, cool. We'll be right back after stuff and things and sounds. So, guys, I have a big question to ask you.
No, I'm not pregnant.
You did that before. I think you've done this like exact same outro before. Like, so guys, I've got a big question. I think I think you've done this before.
Okay,
I think you're just rehashing old outros.
It's like that thing I say that you kept giving out about. What was it again?
On that note.
On that note.
Okay, let me
and you've also done the we'll be right back after the sounds and things. I mean, come on, get some new material.
I'll get new material. 1 second. On that note, guys, so what have you got planned for the week?
It's your boy here.
What have you got planned? I didn't ask you if you're a boy or what you're doing, or I don't care about it. What's your plans? What have you got to go? Darren's gonna buy another dwelling. Harry, Darren, a new abbey, is it? Huh?
Yeah, the new abbey.
Barrington Abbey.
I would make it. That's a crossover I want. World War II and Downton Abbey. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Connor, what are you going to do for the week? This guy's gone insane.
Well, today's kitchen renovation update is brought to you by. I bought too big a fucking fridge. So yeah, I started renovating the kitchen. We ordered a fridge. It arrived and it's like, this looks fucking massive in here. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. when half your kitchen is a fridge,
Measure twice, cut once.
Just
fucking cut the fridge in half.
I think there's a reason why you're not meant to cut into the pipes in the fridge. I can't quite remember why.
Pretty sure Connor's fridge is going to be floating around in his leaky floors.
Hey, it's not leaky floors, it's Little Venice.
I mean, fridges float, don't they? It could be a boat.
Well, I heard you can get in the fridge and survive a nuclear blast. That's what I heard. So
I've heard that too. Another off-topic quickly before we finish up. Have you heard about the Nintendo Switch 2 rumors?
Are we talking about video games?
Oh my god!
in this fucking podcast, get the fuck out of here. No, Switch 2, yeah.
Yeah, the Switch 2. Apparently, it's going to have the technology. They can rebuild it. No, it can have the technology of like the power and performance of a PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Because usually Nintendo consoles, or especially if it's a handheld, it's usually like 10 years behind. So previous generation kind of stuff.
Well, will it have an SSD? The power of the SSD. Remember, they were all on about that with the new Xbox and PlayStation 5. That was the thing. They kept going. The power of the SSD.
Yeah, I remember when PlayStation 4, like one of the biggest selling points was obviously the shared graphics memory and like normal RAM, like that was kind of like a shared GDDR or whatever. And then another thing about the last generation was the whole like press a button to stream or constant stream or take a picture or screenshot. If I had a Nintendo Switch 2 that did like to kind of like record and stream and stuff like that, and like take, because I know the existing one can take a picture, but I don't think it can record. But people will probably say, "Oh, it can record." Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to see your smugly face on my Switch stream, and I'll be like demanding money back from Nintendo. Like, who's this douchebag on my stream? I don't want to see him.
Actually, talking about douchebags, Darren, didn't you own a Wii U?
I did, and it was the single biggest regret of my life. Like this will be my origin villain story, because I'll just build a time machine and I'd go back and be like, "Don't do it," and I'd be like, "Why? What happens? What happens if I do it? Do I do something evil?" I'm like, "No, it just sucks so bad."
Well, Darren does have a point there, isn't it? Like every second Nintendo console is a bit of doesn't do very well.
Yeah,
I feel like they're gonna mess this up.
And like, there's been no on-stage presence, promote it and go like Ridge Racer and stuff like that. So the hype level's not quite there just yet.
Ridge Racer, everyone! It's Ridge Racer.
So when's the release? When are they expecting this kind of Switch 2?
The rumor is definitely like 2024, but when, I don't know.
I mean, if I had equivalent graphical processor, but like really fast storage and it was handheld. Like, I can't see how they could mess that up, but you never know.
I mean, they could do what they did with the Alley, and it burns your SD card. Have you seen that?
No, what happened?
No.
Is it not the Asus? The Asus, so the Asus Alley, right, or Ally, or whatever you call it.
The white.
So basically, the PC handheld that's meant to compete with the Steam Deck. So basically, the exhaust port is right next to the SD card reader, so it starts to like melt your SD card. So you could just be playing it, and all of a sudden your SD card starts melting, and you're like, "Oh, I can't play my game anymore because I don't have an SD card."
There's been a rash of fires recently on public transport. We can't quite pinpoint the issue.
I'd be interested to see a comparison between the two, like a proper breakdown of the Steam Deck and the Rogue Ally or whatever it's called.
Get both. Why don't you buy both? Spend all that money on buying both, and don't forget your Switch 2 when it's out, and do a comparison video. We'll dip into our virtually redundant money box.
I'm pretty sure it only has like 50 cents for one person to say, "Please stop making these." Okay, cool. So that's their podcast. Next week, we're back to the Con Man. What are you going to talk about, Con Man?
I might try and go back on topic and talk about video games.
No, that's a dumb decision.
And you should feel bad about that.
My plan will start off of well-intentioned. I'll be like, guys, we're going to talk about tech and video games. Then we'll get about 30 seconds in, and you guys are going to derail it. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Oh, I'm going to find all the cancelled TV shows to watch, so I'm just going to rant about it. You talk about your games. I'm just going to watch cancelled TV shows.
Maybe we'll ask Daniel about his Earth 4.
I'll bring One Direction and then just leave him in the space station, leave him in the spaceship, and lock him away there. And there we go. How about that? Does that sound good? Everybody?
Therefore, I was at that time. The Earth 1 was saved, and it's like, yay,
yay!
Cue the Armageddon music, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We fly off was like One Direction are all happy because we're going to new Earth. The old Earth is gone, and they're going to live on. I'm like, why are you going into the asteroid? It's like, there's no other way. It's like, what do you mean? So we go to Earth 3. You don't understand. There's no other way. You have to be destroyed.
It's like, please turn the ship around. I'm afraid there is only one direction. And you just smack right into the asteroid.
And then I put on sunglasses just to oh, good times. Yeah. So if you're One Direction.
There's only one problem. We still have Jedward here, so like that's
Oh, but they're not like really relevant. Like they're just
not either One Direction these days. Like
they broke up.
Ended like 10 years ago, mate.
I do. Man, sounds right now. I broke up. I don't know, man.
Jesus.
That shows, hey, kids. When you have kids, the universe just continues on.
Yeah, the years just pass by, and you're in your little time capsule. You don't even know what's going on anymore.
Maybe the Kardashians, are they still a thing?
No, I think that stopped as well, didn't it? Like individually, they're still a thing. Like
they're still a thing. They
didn't fly into an asteroid, right? Like
they stopped. No, they physically stopped.
It's like 2 days later, my ship takes off with all the Kardashians on it. Like,
so I take off with One Direction. Darren takes off with the Kardashians. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, so if you're the Kardashians in One Direction and want to hop on a rocket ship, please contact us at virtuallyredundant at gmail.com. Yeah, so that's it. Join us.
Well, yeah. Well, they can hop on Elon Musk's rocket, and he'll say, "Sorry, no return trip."
Ellen.
That's
Ellen. Elon. Is this Elon? Is this Ellen DeGeneres is like fucking twin brother? Like
we can send her on the rocket too. Okay.
She's not. I was going to say she's not anything anymore. She's not. She's also being cancelled. Her show and all because she's apparently being a nightmare to work at.
She's a
send her on the rocket. Yeah, grand.
Yeah, it's your turn on the rocket, Ellen. Get on the rocket.
That's the most expensive debt machine ever. Like
some poor fucking girl named Elon Musk is going to be hopping out. It's like, didn't you mean Elon Musk? No, fuck you, poor girl. You're going straight to the rocket. You asteroid, you go.
And there's no return vector, because the return vector is right. You just have to go straight.
What straight? Space? What are you talking about?
You're not seeing the Twitter
One Direction.
Stuff.
Oh, One Direction. Okay, I didn't get the joke. Yes, sorry.
Oh no. So Elon Musk, he started rate limit everything on Twitter.
No, right.
Presumably because we can't pay his bills, but yeah.
Is this some tech talk going on right about now?
I'm trying. I'm trying really hard.
No, that was Elon Musk saying about the stuff about Twitter rate limit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay, right. Jeez, I have to try real hard to derail this podcast,
Yeah. Well, me and Darren will sort that out. Don't you worry, Connor. We'll sort out your derailment next week. Okay, cool. Enjoy the week, guys, and yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Connor, say yeah. Oh no, fuck you.
Yeah.